Good evening, everybody. I greet you once again. Thank you so much for joining me on this live broadcast. So this evening, I want us to talk about the video I posted earlier in the day, because when I saw that video, I was not happy. Like I was like the audacity of him. But I'm surprised that some of our brothers are like, there's exactly nothing wrong in that video. So I wanted us to talk about it, like why that is wrong, and why that his choice of words and his motive is also questionable, in my opinion, if you ask me. So I will play that video again, if I may, and so that we can quickly go over it again. I'll also be reading your comments, and if you want to join the stream, please let me know so I can share the link to you guys. Thank you.
Representative candidate, Honorable Tebe, has arrived here a little bit late today here in St. Joseph Catholic Church field, where they are scheduled to hold a gathering ahead of the governorship election that is commencing here in Abia State on Saturday. The Labour Party candidates for Abia State is I think the
in St. Joseph Catholic Church in Abia State, in Isialangwa, not local government, in Abia State. Let's keep that in mind. This is something that is going on in Abia State. I don't know how many kilometers it is, but I know that at least you need a minimum of 6 hours minimum to get from Lagos to Abia State.
Labour Party governorship candidate is Alex Oti, and the House of Assembly candidate, Ambassador Innocent, preparing ahead of to defeat and make sure that the Labour Party defeat leg here in Abia State. You can see currently the large gathering of just a polling unit here in Isialangwa North local government of Omosun Sulu, and very, very clear. The people of Isialangwa North, the people of Abia State has decided to make sure the state goes to Labour Party. Just like Lagos State is non-negotiable. Remember, our top priority remains Lagos must not be negotiated by.
So you see, they want to take Abia State, but more importantly, Lagos is the main priority, is non-negotiable. And I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, so these are key words when someone is saying, someone is in Abia and talking about Abia politics and talking about Lagos in the same breath, and you're saying for it's non-negotiable. I don't know. That's in itself is not a right way to say anything like that, right? How can you say it's non-negotiable? Why? Like, what is up? What is going on there?
Any cost, we must defeat Lagos. Labour Party must take over Lagos at all costs. Otherwise,
Labour Party must take over Lagos at all costs. I've never, like, first of all, he said Lagos is non-negotiable. They must defeat Lagos. So when you say defeat Lagos, and Lagos is non-negotiable, he kept on saying it. And then he said it's a priority. And then he said, like, hello, what is going on? You are in Abia State. You are not even focusing in Abia State, like saying you want Labour Party to take over every position that is available and open in Abia State. Like, you are not even staying there. Let's assume it's even Labour Party people having a meeting in Lagos and strategizing how they want to contend their party inside Lagos. It's a different thing, actually. You can say, okay, well, they are all Lagosians and they are talking about their Lagos party. But you are talking about somebody in a meeting that is going on in Abia State, talking about Lagos State in the same breath and saying it's non-negotiable. In fact, it is their priority and they must defeat Lagos, keyword, and they must take it, more importantly. I don't know. Good evening, Chide. Huh? So this is insightful. This is what our brother Henry Chimeze was calling when you will be taunting somebody. This is what it means.
of Isialangwano, the people of Abia State has decided to make sure the state goes to Labour Party. Just like Lagos State is non-negotiable. Remember, our top priority remains Lagos must not be negotiated by any cost. We must defeat Lagos. Labour Party must take over Lagos at all costs. Otherwise, there's cause for alarm because we know very well that Lagos is the key state among the 36 plus FCT. So Lagos is non-negotiable state. I encourage all stakeholders of Lagos State, the Igbos, the support groups, the Marxists in Lagos, the all regions and conflicted and make up Lagos State. They must do everything at all costs to make sure that Labour Party take over Lagos State.
Who are those that will do something?
Stakeholders of Lagos State, the Igbos, the support groups.
The Igbos, the support group. This is what I'm telling you. Like when you listen attentively. Don't listen as if you know better, you are better knowledgeable, you understand Nigeria constitution the most. He's talking about the people who are stakeholders, the Igbos that are there. Or that, like you hear him saying it. And the same time I told you people IPOB was using the identity of Ndigbo to be doing criminality. Remove your name and your identity from their mouth. You say no. Today, their criminality have rubbed all over you. Tomorrow, today, you cannot go freely in the Southeast again. It's a no-go area. The economy is on standstill, right? Why? Because he did not do what he's supposed to do. Now he's saying the stakeholders in Lagos, the Igbos, all hands for there, Lagos for there. Wetin dey bring that kind talk? Wetin dey bring that kind talk? And I'm looking at an IPOB member wanting to go and do what they have done in Osun, what they have turned Aligbo into. They want to go and cause problem in Lagos. That is why they are looking at Lagos. You have Abia State that have been misgoverned since 1999. It is not your priority. Out of all the states in Nigeria, Abia State has had it worst. The governors have performed worst across the federation. Aba could be another commercial city. It can be elevated. It can even be a powerful hub for all Easterners to go there and seek for a better life. But no, you want to go to Lagos and take it over. This is a very insightful video that you people are doing and sharing around. So when I share it, I am not sharing it because I want to incite anybody, because the video is already there. Whether I share it or I don't share it, it is already there. They are circulating it. You don't know how far this video have gone before it got to me. I am not the one that produced this video. They are the ones sharing it. They are the one calling themselves and saying, oh, stakeholder. Wetin be your own? Wetin dey bring all those things? In all the 8 years of APC, I did not hear APC saying that Abia State is a priority for APC and APC must take over Abia State and it is non-negotiable. It is by all costs. It is a do or die. All stakeholders that are in there, the Yoruba there should stand by. I don't know how you people are processing it. Oh, you are not the one that understand the constitution of Nigeria the best. Okay, so let me just quickly, I've posted this video before, but I just wanted to use it to illustrate.
The Marxists in Lagos, the all regions and conflicted and make up Lagos State. They must do everything at all costs to make up Lagos State. In Lagos, the all regions and conflicted and
I want to go there where he's
calling of Lagos State, the Igbos, the support groups, the Marxists in Lagos, the
Igbos. Did you hear him saying Igbos? Don't say that they are putting. So call this man to order. You Ndigbo in Lagos, come together and caution these people. He called his name. He said it's Vincent Anthony Obani. Call people like him to order. Bring him out to come and retract that statement. Ndigbo in Lagos will go out and vote their conscience. They are not in any mandate to come and fulfill your desire to go and defeat Lagos. Okay? Ndigbo in Lagos will vote according to their conviction. They are not going there to go and vote and come and do your bidding so that you must achieve non-negotiable taking over of Lagos by a do or die affair, even to lose your own life in it. This is, I don't know. you people should reevaluate how you process information, because this is straight in your face. He's saying it. If you are misinterpreting it, then you are gaslighting yourself, honestly.
Lagos is non-negotiable state. I encourage all stakeholders of Lagos State, the Igbos, the support groups, the Max.
The Igbos, the support groups. But first of all, above all, the stakeholders this is he's having in his mind is the Igbos, right? And then anybody that has support group. This is a wrong statement. So let him retract that statement and remove the Igbo from his mouth.
States in Lagos, they all regions and conflicted and make up Lagos State. They must do everything at all costs to make sure that
At
Labour
all
Party
costs.
take over Lagos State. So I am reporting. My name is Honorable Vincent Antonio Bani, the global head of the support groups of Obidati Support, and I want to let you know that everything is under control. Labour Party is non-negotiable. Labour Party is taking over this state, Abia, and as well, we are not going to negotiate Lagos State. Instead of we, this Honorable Ginger Mutebu just stepping out from the center where this program just held. And as you can know, we are not going to negotiate Lagos State at any level. Remember, Lagos State is our top priority. We can lose any state, but we must not lose Lagos State. All stakeholders are hereby on this order. Make sure that we have a massive vote against APC in Lagos State, so as to make sure that we conquer in Lagos State. Otherwise, we are going to go back to square one. Lagos is.
Are you hearing it? You conquer in Lagos, you defeat in Lagos. They can lose every other state, but they must not lose Lagos. Why? Why? You know, why? You can lose all that. So it is not important for you that a good person will be ruling Abia, that Abia deserve a good governor, at least for the first time in the lifetime of their democracy. But it is not a priority for you. You say you can lose every other state, but Lagos. You see your life and you want to go and conquer Lagos for your mouth in the same video. So let's stop gaslighting ourselves. Why I say we should stop gaslighting ourselves, because these kind of things, we cannot take it. I want to show you the video of Soludo. Soludo is in Anambra State. Keep in mind, Soludo is the governor of Lagos, of Anambra State. And a governor is a governor for everyone, right? But I don't know. I feel like this division, divide Nigeria, like, these people are so used to this language of divide Nigeria, we divide, we go our own way. So in their politics, that's only what they understand. Divide, mine. And Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. Is the governor of Anambra State not the governor for everybody? Shebi the governor for Anambra State is supposed to be governor for everyone in Anambra, because normally, even though he has a party, he's supposed to be speaking like saying, okay, I'm embracing everybody. But let's listen to what he's saying to people of Anambra State.
On 11th of March. Igbo Bia Agwata 2 constituency. Nke a my own constituency too. My own state constituency. I follow the vote. Sikwe to esiri nuye. Yo. Well, I na to your vote. I had them madanya ni. I know here. Maka onye mụ na ya ga-anọ na-alụ ya ga-abụ onye apụga. Onye mụ na ya ga-anọ na ọka ebe a, ọ ga-abụ onye gịnị? Ịtụọla onye ọzọ gbagotela ebe a, mmanụ ọsọ salary ya ka ọ ga na-eri.
So what he's saying is that this local government where he's at is his own local government, like his own domain, and he wants them to vote only for ABGA. And that they should just be voting only for ABGA. And when they bring the vote, they will just be they will not be looking face. They could just be put on like that for ABGA. Yeah. Because if they go and make mistake and vote for another person that is not ABGA, that he will not work with the person the way he's supposed to work. That the person will just come and collect the salary and go back. that he will not cooperate with the person. If the person come and tell him maybe there's a project to do, he will not give him the attention that he needed. He will not release the funds that he need for him because he's not. This is a governor. This is the kind of person tomorrow, after he will play all these divisive local politics and divide the people of Anambra State and claim everything for his local government, for his party. Like he will not remember that they are all Anambra people and that he is a governor for the whole of Anambra people, right? And this is the kind of politics he will be playing. Tell me, is somebody like this capable of playing a politics that is beyond his state, this state where he is governor now? Just for example. But let me continue.
Akwụọ salary ọ na-abịa. Onye nọ na house ada alụ ilo. Ọ da alụ hospital. Ọ da alụ school. Maka ebe ọ na-aga ọgwụ ibe. Ọ bụ gọvanọ ya alụ ya. Ada onye mụ na ya dị mma, onye mụ na ya nọ na party. Ọ ya ga-enwe access. Ọ bata wee gwa m na ya alụ ebe a, ma ebe a, lotekwa nke a, lotekwa nke a, lotekwa nke a. Ọ bụrụ onye apụghị apụta ọ na-akpa ya, mechi ibe a, mee ibe a. Mana nnukwu ibe na-ekwu. Yes.
So he said that if they don't elect somebody from ABGA, and the person now comes to him to tell him that maybe they need to build a school, a road, or something like that, that he's not going to attend to that person like that, that he's not going to cooperate with that person. Only what he knows is that he will give that person his salary and he will go. You see, we are talking, these are the things that they are doing that is holding Alibo down. And when you are saying, and we are talking about within a state now, like you say, if it was in our own, they will say, oh, this intimidation. This is something you are telling a whole governor in his full person, saying it with his mouth. It's not like he sent a delegation. It's not as if maybe a representative go there and be saying, and then he can say, oh no, that's not what he meant. He misquoted me. He's saying it himself, that he will not cooperate with anybody that is not ABGA. He said that it's only his party person that he's going to cooperate with. If he call him on the phone, he will answer. A governor, a whole governor for the whole state is saying this. So because if they go and elect, for example, LP, let them go and elect LP candidate in this is Aguada, whatever. So is it telling them now that if this revolution that they are doing with obedience, that they want to bring in LP, that he will not cooperate with them? If they call him on the phone, he will not answer. That his own is only month end, he will give the person salary. Good evening, Freeman. This is what I am saying. The politics, when it is in other places, we interpret it well. We see. That's why I believe in introspection. I feel like until our people look inwards, like all your good suggestion, everything that can be good, if you don't start with yourself, then you are not telling yourself the truth. You are not telling yourself the truth. You cannot tell me that if you are a governor, it must be person that is in your party that you will respond to, that will call you on the phone and you will pick. Imagine this is in another state and another governor is saying this. Imagine the uproar.
Oh yeah, we have Ojarabia, and where there is when April is there. No, I am now. I don't know. I come by my own jam. Well, Oje na house, almost there, the Malaya guy, the German crop. I just party, might be a lower bear. For some governor, a governor, apa one more, oh, you leave by every boy. You won't go. One and one.
So are you saying that just because they belong to another party, they are no longer your sister, they are no longer your brother, they are no longer Anambra people, that their needs cannot be met? Like, is this a political material? Like, what? I don't get it. Who is teaching them this kind of divisive policies? And I also hear that one governor, a certain governor, that was how they instituted disparity, religious disparity, all this kind of a thing. This is too divisional. This is too separate. I don't understand. Everybody, apoga, you want to separate, you want to divide the people. Okay, in this your local government, now, are you telling me that there are no other party members? So when it comes to, for example, in a place like Anambra now, right? Can you say, okay, that you want Labour to take over Anambra? It is non-negotiable. You cannot say that, and it's not a priority for you. Why not? Why not? Right? So we should be mindful. Let love lead. There's problem in this world enough. Let love lead. The hate is too much. The antagonism is too much. You want to practice what you don't preach. You preach what you cannot practice. Sorry, please. So these are dangerous politics that they are playing. Politics of division. How can you be telling the whole local government? You understand? Even in a family, in a family, someone can be PDP, someone can be APC, someone can be Labour. That is how democracy thrive. But you don't want anywhere you want it how you want it. But when you are no longer in Anambra, when you are no longer in Abia, you will now remember that there is constitution, there's freedom of association, there's this, you understand? So this is why I say that some things you have to see what you are saying and see what you are spreading and the message you are sending. You have to think about it, how people are perceiving the information you are giving. You have to think about how people are perceiving it, right? So yeah, this is just I just wanted to use this as an example, to buttress why I'm saying that this initial statement is also. Some people were telling me that, oh, I shouldn't have posted it. Whether I post it or I don't post it, it's already in the public square and they are sharing me. So playing the ostrich is not going to salvage the situation. That's just it. So before I go on,
Lagos is where we have a big problem.
so I mean, we have said enough about this today. So I want to move on to another information that I got from a fan of mine. So this fan of mine is sent me a message and said that I should look into this that I should look into the prophecies that the pastors are making about Nigeria. So you guys, you remember that since the election, we have been hearing different kinds of prophecy and all those people. And this brother that sent me this message, actually, he was very distraught. Like, I feel like I think that a part of him believed this a prophecy. So I'm going to share the prophecy with you. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like Biafra. You are free. You are free. If you are not free, then there's not. Then you gotta lose your own wicked, because nobody. You can't divide Nigeria. I've told you people. You are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. There's nothing like Biafra. From up top to bottom, from Elu, from Ala, Site Nubua. Like, the person that wants to divide Nigeria, they never born that person. I keep saying it. So I want to show you this prophecy. So the brother that sent me this message, I caught it as it was in an email, and these are the clues of the things he wrote in that email. And it was really touched. So I wanted us to talk about it a little bit. So, you know, this divisive politics, if you look at the campaign of Peter Obi, it was almost like he was a Christian, is the salvation, is the absolute. Without it, without it, then there will be no other solution, that kind of a thing. So at the end of the day, when he did not become the president elect, so there was a lot of depression, the mood everywhere, there was sadness everywhere. Why? Because of the way the church have taken it, and making prophecies and all those things. You remember one of our guests in my last video, she was talking and she was like, God is not involved in elections, right? And these pastors, they are so desperate to prove that they are prophetic, that they can see tomorrow, all those kind of a thing, and they have been making all these statements. So I want us to look at what this prophecies is talking about. So number one, they said Peter Obi will release Nnamdi Kanu unconditional. Like Peter Obi will. I'll show you some of the videos. I'll show you some of the videos because he shared the links of some of the videos where they are doing the prophecies. So the people that did this prophecy are one, Pastor Okuwe, Pastor Tommy Arayomi, and the one that called himself Bishop Feyi Daniel. So these you have been saying it, what you don't know is bigger than you. What is it that you know that is smaller than you? This is symptom of somebody has REC. What you don't know is bigger than you. What is it? Knowledge is power. Why should you not know? You should when you know, then you have actual power. When you don't know, you are deprived, you are in the dark, you are kept in the dark. Asagogisi. So acquire knowledge, seek knowledge. Don't be content with what you don't know. What you don't know. These are gullibles. That's what they tell. When they will ask questions, they say, come, you can't handle it. What you don't know is bigger than you. Okay? What you don't know is bigger than you. But I seek knowledge. I want to know what is it that I don't know. Tell me, let me know it first. Okay? I get to decide whether whatever knowledge I get is bigger. Okay? If you don't get to tell me, you share the information. And the knowledge I will determine for myself if it's bigger than me or it's smaller than me. Okay? So the Biafra is a fraud right from the time of Ojukwu. Till tomorrow is a fraud. That is why every 4 years you will participate in election fully, and then you not get what you want, you will fall back in Biafra. That is why the politics of Southeast, they can never come out openly and tell you that there is no Biafra, because they need you to be in that state of what you don't know is bigger than you, what you don't know, and you will be gullible like that forever, and you'll be destroying yourself. Oh, did you see their pikin inside that place? Did you see their pikin inside that camp? Olosh, Iberiberism. That is for another thing. Don't have energy to talk too much this evening, but I will try my best. So the first prophecy, they said that is that Peter Obi will I think I caught some other information out. He said that Tinubu will be announced as president, and then he will go to court, and eventually he will be the court will upturn the election outcome, and Peter Obi will become the president. And when Peter Obi becomes the president, he's going to release Kanu unconditionally, right? Okay. And then Obi will also restructure the country, and this will be a forerunner to the dissolution of Nigeria. Okay? Then that Nigeria will divide into two, north and south, that the governors will agree to split peacefully. Number four, that the north will be engulfed in civil war between Islamic militants from the northwest and the Tiv people of the Benue Valley. Number five, that southern Nigeria will divide into three. Oduduwa will be first to leave. Biafra will leave shortly afterwards, and then Niger Delta Republic will follow. And all of these southern states will live in relative peace. Oduduwa will be the largest and most prosperous of the three. Nnaburi Kanu will be the president of Biafra. He will not be the president of Biafra. Nnaburi Kanu will not be the president of Biafra, but he will be instrumental in choosing the person who assumes the post. Large gold deposits will be found in the northwest. Oil deposits will be found in the north central zone. Although oil has already been found in Gombe State. So these are the main prophecies of so my brother, thank you for sending me the email first of all. I just want you to say that these are Ogogoro master prophecies, okay? There is there is nothing of substance here. I'm telling you. Oh, abeg o, me am free. Like I will remove you. Stop inundating my page, my stream. Ikato onye. I don't know if you are looking for freedom. Enter bush. Abeg, go fight. Go fight. Okay, go and fight. Stop disturbing the stream. Nigeria is bigger than all this Ogogoro master prophecy. So my people, how una see this prophecy? E say that Peter Obi will release Nnamdi Kanu. First of all, so before I go on, let me bring the videos of these Ogogoro master prophecies first of all.
70 years. Therefore, they should build houses and live in them, and they should settle down and get comfortable because nothing.
So this one, I think this one is the Pastor Aroromi preparing for things.
Led to the prophetic scripture that we want to speak over Nigeria. For I know the thoughts and plans I have towards you, Nigeria. Thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you.
Me, I don't even know why they talk like that. She na Ajeboni. I don't know, Sha.
Has often felt the conflict in Nigeria between faith and prophetic narratives. This wrestle has culminated in this broadcast. The Lord says this election will be stolen, and there will be very little that our evidence, although real, can do to change the outcome. There will be court proceedings, there will be loss of hope, but there will be protests. The Lord says, Nigeria, it will matter very little who will win this election in time to come. And that doesn't dispel any faith we have for a future win of Peter Obi. It simply means that the Lord has a plan, not just to give us a new Nigeria, but a lasting new Nigeria. Isaiah 18, the prophet Isaiah, in the Message translation, referring to Africa, refers to them as the land of flies.
You people are hearing, Sha. I hope una dey hear the grammar.
He ends up saying, then tribute will be brought to God of the angel armies, brought from this people, tall and handsome. This people once held in respect everywhere. There is a consensus in the round table that Nigeria will be the land that the Lord will use in the end to bring tribute, to fund the gospel of Jesus Christ around the world. And that is one of the many reasons the enemy is fighting the new Nigeria. There is a wealth in the land that will fund the billion-soul harvest, and the enemy is fighting to make sure that the wealth stays tied up. So what will come with a theft of the elections? There's a consensus among us that in time to come, again, it will matter very little who stole what.
Okay.
Because by that time, whoever's in charge Nigeria will feel like sand in their hands.
Okay.
They will be frustrated with what is happening, and Nigerians will spark nationwide protest. There will be an activist community who will rise up to demand change. And we don't know whether this will be a political party or this will be a young activist protesting community, but it will be sparked through protest. There will be bloodshed, and this is unavoidable and sad, but there will be bloodshed. This is
I bet
so
no
there
they
will
call
be bloodshed. Whilst it
no be your own, no.
remember
Na another
what
person
was
own.
shared in our previous prophecies. The eyes of the Lord are not as much on your elections as they are on the elect.
Let me tell you, my brother, these are fake. Like, I don't know how to say it that I will not be offensive. I will not offend your sensibilities, but please, I just have to say it. Fake pastors, fake prophecies. They are not seeing anything. They are just hyping their people. They will just you know, look at what is going on and just kind of make projections, and then they say, see the mouth wey take dey. You go, dem born you for London, dem born you for London, you go for London. Na dis kind thing now you carry come back. You know the shame. You know the shame, abi. So after now, we go say, who dey do us? We go say na one bekee dey do us. You wey you go, wey dem born you for there, you carry religion come back. You know we no get enough religion, abi? Okay. Where we dey look now, we never see the prophecy. So I'm just playing this thing straight from YouTube. There's another one that I wanted to share with you guys also, that the brother sent to me.
I greet you all.
The
viewers
first
all over the
president
world.
about Biafra.
I appreciate you all for following this series of prophecy for Nigeria, towards the new Nigeria and beyond. Today we have a revelation. I have a revelation and also a prophecy.
Get on with
I
it.
saw the first president of the Biafra Republic.
Okay.
The prophecy. We are going to see the prophecy. Hear the prophecy as we go along to talk about the revelation. I saw the first president of Biafra. When I saw the first president, I was like surprised.
Okay.
Then the surprise is one, the first president of Biafra is a young man. He's not an old man.
Okay.
He's not an old man of 70 years. He's a young man. You are going to expect a young man as the first president of the Biafran state. The Lord opened my eyes to see the first president of the Biafran Republic. The first president is a young man.
How many times you want talk? It's not a noble. It's a young man. It's a young man. Get on with it fair, now.
Very fair.
Oh, it's okay. It's fair.
Very fair. When I say very fair, very fair.
He looks like Oyibo.
It's light in complexion. Very light. In fact, if I am to describe him, I would say it's an Oyibo. Oyibo. That's Oyibo.
Next time, if they do this kind of prophecy, may you let them know they knock that thing back for your back.
Now, the Lord told me that among the people that are going to contest for that position, he is going to be the lightest. Just like you have now.
Like there's, these are just, it's like when Adeboye used to give prophecy, they would say somebody, you just put some kind of characteristics together. And when you are talking about millions of people, of course, there is a chance that, somebody will say, it's almost my features that they are talking about, that kind of a thing.
this person is going to be slain.
Mm.
This person that will be the
Okay, he's a
president of
young
the
man.
Biafran
He's going to
Republic
be
will
fair
be slain.
and he's going to be
Going to
slim.
be a slim person. I saw in a revelation that the Lord revealed to me a moderately tall person.
And he's going to be
A
moderately
person
tall.
who is moderately tall.
Moderately tall.
I saw someone
So,
that is moderately tall.
so he's moderately tall. He's
Apart from being
fair, yellow,
moderately
he's skinny,
tall,
he's
this
young.
person that will be the first president of the Biafran Republic is not somebody that is a political giant.
Okay, it's
You are
not a
going to see
political
someone
giant.
that is not a political giant.
It's a political dwarf.
It's not a political
Well
giant.
done.
It is not P2P. He is somebody that is proactive.
It's not.
He has the country, he will have the country at heart. He's somebody that is looking that has leadership skill. You are going to meet a man that has leadership skill.
Okay.
Leadership skill.
Yeah, leadership skill.
He's somebody that will be able to manage the republic. He looks gentle but very smart.
He looks gentle, but he's very smart.
Skillful.
He's not a political
Leadership.
giant, but he's very
The
active.
person that is coming,
The person,
the Lord is going to
the first president of
become
Biafra,
the
now would they
president
talk
of
so?
this Biafran state
Mm-hmm.
will be endorsed
Mm-hmm.
by Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, that
It's going to
president will
be
be
a
endorsed by
friend
Nnamdi Kanu.
of Nnamdi Kanu.
Mm-hmm.
This person that is coming
Okay, this person
is not a political
is
giant.
not a political giant. He's
This
fair
person,
like Oyibo,
I
but
don't
he's
know
not
his name.
Oyibo.
The Lord did not
He's
reveal
not
his name to me.
fat. He's
He
slim.
did not reveal his name
He's
to
not
me.
tall,
But
but
this
moderate.
is the picture of the person I saw.
Mm.
This is the picture of the person that the Lord revealed
Okay.
to me. This person is like an Oyibo.
It's like an
When you say
Oyibo.
Oyibo, it's like an Oyibo. So he loves dressing in native attire.
He wears
At the
native.
same time,
He likes to wear
English
native
attire.
attire.
You
The
see
prophet.
this person that dress in native attire, he will tie wrapper
Africa,
and
man,
wear
Africa.
a long white shirt. This is the type of the person that the Lord revealed to me. He will tie in an Igbo attire, where they tie the southeastern.
Wait, what else?
This person is somebody that likes to dress.
No, he said he's not 70 years old, but he's young.
And this person that is coming, we have a white man mentality.
You will have a white man mentality.
A white man mentality.
Because white people are better than us. You will have a white man mentality.
You see it will come to pass.
You will see it.
This person that is going to be the first president of this.
Now, the first president of Biafra we are talking about.
It will be somebody that has no scandal.
Yeah, it will not have any scandal.
It was revealed to me in the realm of the spirit.
It was revealed to him.
No scandal at all.
No scandal.
As in scandal that you can use.
No scandal. Nothing against him.
A scandal. No.
Tear fresh. Holy.
This person is not a selfish person.
It's not a selfish, he's very generous.
To a country that you will say, this country is like Japan.
Is it not the rhetorics of Homo Bingo that is just coining?
This is the type of the first president of the Biafra.
Any Biafra wanting to get I may I call them my Japan. Yeah. Is it not the same thing he's saying? That they will not turn it to the technological Japan.
State. I've told you, let me go through it, the revelation.
Okay.
The revelation I have concerning the first
president of Biafra
is somebody that is not selfish. So have it at the back of your mind.
He's not selfish.
Somebody that has no scandal.
He has no scandal.
Have it at the back of your mind because I saw it in a vision.
Okay.
And this man was revealed to me by God.
Okay.
This person has no political weight.
He has no political weight. He's not a political giant.
That is a governor or is a senator.
He's not a political giant. He doesn't have political weight. He's not a political giant.
He's not a political giant. And he's somebody that will be endorsed or like or a friend.
and he will
It's
be
a friend.
endorsed by Nnamdi Kanu.
You
It's
will
like
see
a
it will
friend
come
to
to
him.
pass. When the time comes, he dresses in the native attire.
And that
apart
person,
from
they
dressing
dress
in the
native
attire,
Igbo attire.
He's a
5.
leadership, he has leadership skill.
He has leadership
He's a
skill.
proactive person.
He's a
He's a
proactive
gentle
person.
person.
He's
He's
a
a
gent.
moderately tall
He's a
person.
moderately
He's a
tall
slim
person.
person.
He's a
He's a
slim
very
person.
light in complexion.
He's a
person.
very
That's why I
light
call
in
it
complexion,
Oyibo.
like Oyibo.
He's fearless and
He's
he's a young
a
man.
fierce.
This person that is
It's
coming,
almost
this
like
person I
Jesus.
saw in the Revelation is a young man. Now let's go back to what the Lord told us, the prophecies that we have in the past. The prophecy that have reached us, which I have also transmitted some of them to you.
This is it, though. That's what the church has reduced itself to.
Nigeria is going to separate.
Nigeria will
whether
separate,
we like it,
whether we
or
like
not.
it or not.
I've told you that amalgamation was not the perfect will of God.
Okay,
Nigeria is going to separate first into two.
Into two.
Into two.
First of all, into two.
Okay. The instrument that God will use is the southern and the northern governors forum.
Okay. Southern and northern governors forum will not decide that they will divide Nigeria.
The south will go aside. The south is going to be a sovereign state.
The south will become a sovereign state.
Very, very, very industrious.
That will be very industrious. Very industrious.
People from other countries to come and do business with the South. The South is going to have enormous source of income.
The South will have money.
They are going to have electricity. They are going to have tourism.
They will have electricity. They will have tourism.
They will have invest into oil and gas.
They will invest into oil and gas. They will be so glorious.
We are
Eldorado.
We have invested in agriculture. We are doing well. We have source of income. We have source of revenue.
What is stopping you to do all this thing now? You have your own state. You have your own governors that are having autonomy. They can do all these things now. They can invest in agriculture. They can revolutionize the state. They can industrialize the state. What is stopping it now? What is it exactly? So it's the same. If you listen to these charlatans, you see that it's the same IPOB rhetoric. Maybe that they are IPOB member, maybe they know that this is the kind of prophecy that separatists, pro-separatists like to hear. They will give it to them. Our people say you cannot go to Dibia's place, a Babalawo place, and they will not do divination for you. Shebi na you come, they must give you. It is Nigeria will not divide. Nigeria will divide into 10. Nigeria will divide into 3. When he said Northern will divide, but they will start fighting between the Islamists. Is it not what Kanu was saying? That they will be fighting that kind of a thing. While they are saying all these things, the Southeast have become a desolate, almost desolate. Imagine.
We have resources. We can go on our own, and they go. And then the Biafra also will follow suit and go. And then the Niger Delta will go. But now we are talking about the Biafra. This Biafra, this separation is going to take place in the second half.
Okay.
From the second half.
So Biafrans will even go second. Oduduwa will go first.
From the second half, the process will begin to start. Process will begin to start from the second half. So expect from the second half that the process of separation will start.
Okay.
Just expect it at the back of your mind.
Okay.
Because it will surely come to
Is it not
pass.
You want to hear how Nigeria will break? Nigeria will break.
Now, this president is going to be a president that will take the Biafran country to a higher level.
Okay.
Higher level.
Is it not the same thing?
A white man. It's going to be somebody that have a white man
mentality.
Going to have a white man mentality, but his skin of a black, but the skin is also like
almost skin. Like white.
Somebody that is highly intelligent. Igbos are going to go into industrialization. You are going to see industrialization.
Igbos will go into industrialization.
You will see it.
Waiting hold that industrialization.
It's not it's a revelation and a prophecy. So this is what I have for you. By the grace of God, we would like you to keep praying for this this nation, praying for the election that
Praying for the nation that you say you will divide into how many pieces? Elenu bong bong bong. What kind of I don't blame them, because they have stolen the education of the people. So the people lack critical thinking. Look at what this man is saying. Our brother said that southern states collect more tax and pay more to the center than northern ones. Lagos and Rivers are the biggest contributors. Well, me, I don't know about that. My thing is, where is that magic that they want? It's like when they say, I will be happy when. Why can't you be happy now? And there's one song that Asa sang. They say, "Oh, why can't we be happy? Oh, why can't we be happy now? Why? You have all this magic, you know how to do all these things. Why are you not doing it now? Eh? He that is faithful with little is also will be faithful with much. Why don't we see your faithfulness in the little that you have now? Why? The funny thing, when they are talking about Nigeria will separate into 10, Nigeria will separate into 20, and when I'm looking at the Nigeria that they are talking about, you understand? I've showed you guys the, how will I call it? Um, let me show you the map of Nigeria again, because I've shown this map before, but there was a time I was always showing it, but let me show the map again. There are some other videos that this brother referred me to, but I think we've had enough of it. Oh, one said Tinubu will be arrested for rigging the election. I think we can look at this one, that Tinubu will be arrested for rigging the election.
Das ist der Grund, warum ich alle
this
meine
one, warte.
Blutdruckmedikamente weg.
Olumu Akinade, what is his name? I don't know. He said that, let me see, that Tinubu will be arrested for, because I was playing it directly from the.
If you're on YouTube, grab the status, grab the link, and put it on your status, and let's engage people and let us know the mind of God. Does God change his mind? Yes, the time God can change his mind over a matter. But does God change himself? No, God does not change.
Daniels.
God
he said
changed his mind
Bishop
on the things I revealed
Daniels
about the election, on the things he revealed through me about the elections. No.
So God reveals.
I'm a prophet of God.
He's a prophet of God.
I just don't like answering the title.
I don't know why
so
I'm not able to.
Bishop Faith. Tonight, I'm going to review the prophecies I gave, put things in place, answer your questions, answer the questions you told us. That is our confidence right now. Because the way things are going, the way things are falling apart, all the things we are saying, INEC acting the way they ought not to act, and tell you things I've seen in clearer details. Tell you things I've seen in clearer details, and don't I think the way I was so clear and detailed in the prophecy? Don't I think the way I was so clear and detailed in the prophecy? Don't I think they could use it as intelligence against the church or against Peter Obi and all of that? Do they think the way you have? So, like I was saying in 1 Corinthians chapter number 1 verse.
I want to get to where he said, they will be beaten about the book.
I believe the prophecy will come to pass. So let's begin to review. If you have questions, just throw it.
Now get on with it.
But already there's a partnership with a man in the system that will cause the vote to be rigged. So something like the numbers dropping.
So they say they will rig the election.
Okay. As a winner.
Okay.
The elections were rigged.
So you said they are
these in expletive terms, but I saw that there will be faction in INEC. INEC will be divided.
Okay.
INEC, as you see it, will be divided. I say it again. INEC will be divided. INEC, as you see it, will be divided. There will be factions in INEC. Now, there will be a group of people in INEC whose conscience will not go to sleep, whose conscience will not be peaceful until they reveal the rigging. until they review the rigging that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be shocked that the proof of the rigging will not just come from Labour Party members. You will have insiders in INEC reveal it. Mark my words. Mark my words. Tag somebody to hear this now. Share it now. Who was given the ticket or the certificate of return or certificate of what do you call it? Sorry, I don't have the right word. If you can help me with the right word, right there. The certificate of return, whatever they call it. The man will be in that place where he's about to be sworn in. As the swearing in is, as the ceremony is ongoing, I saw the whole place filled with people.
Mm-hmm.
And
also during
the
the
whole place, I'm trying to look at what
inauguration,
what the Lord told me. I saw a crowd. A certificate of return, thank you. Certificate of return, thank you. So I saw a crowd, and they were clothed, they were dressed. Then suddenly, the guy was excited. Then suddenly, as I looked closer, I saw that the people seated were not humans. They were mannequins. You know the mannequins they use in fashion houses? The enemies of Nigerians will be deceived.
Hey.
The enemies of Nigeria will be
Anyways,
deceived.
my people, Oropo. Anyway.
The enemies of Nigeria will be deceived. You can hear that in the conversation for me.
Oropo, let me okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I wanted to show you guys let's look at the map of Nigeria again. So when they are doing the handing over, whatever, that it will not be human beings. So, the thing is all over the place. I don't have the patience to be listening to this all this thing, because I know it's all fake. It's very fake. So I want us to look at the map of Nigeria again. Right, let's even look at this Nigeria we divide that they are talking about. So this is Nigeria here now. Are you seeing it? So this divide they are talking about now, see here, see the place that they are talking about. This one will divide, this one will divide. So this one now will be a country, this one will be a country, this one will be a country. North too will divide into two, northeast and northwest, everywhere country. Wetin happen? Like at least look at the map now. Look at the map. Tell me the importance of a country that will be just this dot here. Like you see Aba, Owerri, Onitsha, Enugu, Abakaliki. That's it. What benefit will be a small country like this to anybody? Huh? Like think about it. Okay, they say Niger Delta Republic. Niger Delta Republic will be somewhere here then, right? Will be somewhere here, just here. So once, and then you will not need visa to go to this small circle here. You need visa to go here, and these people, everybody will need visa to go here. You now turn to different countries, just like what we are seeing here in Benin. Look at how big Benin is, even though in our eyes is a very small country. Look at how big it is in comparison to this small place here. Just imagine how big. And look at Togo. Togo, we say Togo is small. We say Ghana is small. We say Ghana is like one state in Nigeria. But look at, in comparison, look at Ghana big from here to no. And here you are looking, Ghana is almost like from here or half of Nigeria, like, the whole of Yoruba land up to central Nigeria. You can see how big Ghana is. But in our eye, we say Ghana is small. Look at this Benin, that Benin is small. Okay, look at how big from here, up to this place. And then you are like, why are you preoccupied to separate yourself from this place? You separate for yourself from this place. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like maybe Nigeria should consider giving them this Biafra here like this, so that everybody will just go and retire here, and then so that let's even see that magic that will happen. But it doesn't make any sense. Why? Look at now, right now. You say you want to industrialize, all the industrialization has already happened in the north, agricultural industrialization, all the food. Like during this election, that that there's a cash crunch and people couldn't move, food couldn't move. Go to the east, there's hunger. No food. Anything you touch, you can't buy it. Everything is expensive. Why? Because there is no free passage. The food is coming from the north. They pass through here. They bring it here, right? And the same thing. Most of the food we eat, agriculture, is coming from the north, and they bring all the food here. All the food. That's why food is affordable in Nigeria, because the main agriculture is being done from here, all across the north, and they are bringing the food. It's a big market, right? And they are bringing the food down to the south, and people are able to buy and are able to afford food, right? So the oil, if you look at, for example, I believe that we have not done the work, because here Niger, there are mineral oil, there's oil everywhere. It's the same terrain. Look at Kano, look at Niger Republic. What is the difference? Just look at the terrain here. Look at the terrain. Up to Sudan, where they have oil. Eh? Up to Saudi Arabia, what is the difference? You see the same. So it's just a matter of time. It's because we have not done our own job. Because there is nothing you find here that you cannot find there. If you look at the terrain, you can see the resemblance. So all these places that are white like this are like the Islamic world. It's almost like the same. They used to have a trade route. They used to have a trade route up to Iran. So Iran, Iraq, they all have oil. Even this Dead Sea, this Red Sea, there is a part that you don't even need to cross from Egypt. Many people used to use it to cross, you understand, to leave Africa, then they will use it to escape. You understand me? So if you look at all this terrain, you see that every of this country is filled with mineral. Look at Saudi Arabia. What do they have? Oil. Look at here. So what do you think? What is the difference here? So it's just a matter that we have not done the seismic research that is needed. We have not done the seismic research that is needed. So you can see part of northern Nigeria is almost like the rest of this Arabic world, and you see the central, you have the savannah, rich in agriculture, rich in everything, rich in all kinds of minerals. You understand? The same thing, even in all these our places, it's all rich in human resource and everything. But we are not doing that here. So let me tell you guys, this Nigeria you are looking at is not going to divide. But anybody that try to divide this Nigeria will divide himself, will destroy himself. I said it, you know. Of course, they say never, but I can tell you that this Nigeria you are looking at is not going to divide. And instead of Nigeria to divide, you are seeing this Benin Republic, Nigeria will absorb it. It will be like a state in Nigeria. Are you looking at this Togo? You will see Nigeria will absorb it. It will be like a state, because they are even crying. They are crying self that France split them into tiny, tiny, tiny countries that has no consequences, that have no weight, that are just there for their own gimmicks. They are not doing anything. So forget it. Look at even this Southern Cameroon that they have been crying. You understand? It is a possibility that Nigeria can even expand, but Nigeria is not going to divide. Anybody that is telling you that they will divide this country and carve out one small dot nation here and carve another small water corner here and carve out another one, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. And I don't know any division that is going to be higher than the states that we already have. I don't know. What I'm even thinking that can make sense is a state of residence. So wherever you reside becomes where you have your rights. But right now we are still doing state of origin. So everybody is holding to their region. So that is something that we will see how we are evolving into it. Right, so at the most maybe they can split more place and create more states, so that but to say Nigeria is going to divide from where to where? From where to where? Where is it going to divide from? For example, where? So you will not divide here and you now be doing what exactly? You will be doing what exactly? What do you think you want to be doing? Okay, if they give you this Biafra now, then you start fighting each other again. Enugu man cannot, somebody from Ebonyi State cannot be governor in Enugu. Somebody from Anambra, you are only want somebody from your party. Somebody from Imo State, only Olu person can be governor. Someone from Mbise cannot be governor. Mbise people, if you see Mbise people, see a snake, kill a snake. You cannot. That's what you now. What is who is doing all those kind of a thing in the era of globalization, where people are merging, are forming association. You are talking about you want to divide, you will divide here, because now okra, you will be cutting it as you divide, as you like. You will cut it. You take this, you cut it. Nigeria is not dividing. Get that into your head. Anybody that is deceiving you is deceiving you. It's very clear now. Our brother is saying Benin Republic. Look at Benin Republic. Normally, those of us that have gone to Benin Republic, we normally say it's a small country. Everybody agree that it's a small country. But look at how big it is. It's almost like half of this Yoruba region. And everybody agree that Ghana is small. Okay, look at Ghana and look at Oduduwa region. It's like almost half of it. Eh? So that's what I'm saying, that even though Nigeria still gives us room to have our ethnic nationalities and our ethnic regions, So from the days of the colonial masters, our people in all the ethnicities have been holding on to their territories. So if Nigeria want to evolve into a real sovereign state that takes away the land from the people completely, I don't know that we are matured for that yet. I don't think so. Somewhere like China, if you look at China here, look at China. Look at China. Do you think that China is one people, like just one ethnic group? No, there are thousands of ethnic groups. They merge them together, further, and then they have this massive territory. And they even they are even you understand, they even want to take all this other one. They are not giving one mile away. Hong Kong, he said, they are not giving. Taiwan, he said, they are not shaking. It's their territory. They are not dividing. We are talking about an African renaissance, renaissance that can stand to rebuild, to savage. And you are talking about divide because you think you want to go on every corner, you want to go and dance your kere. What do you want to be doing there? You'll be doing this kind of mumu politics like Soludo. Gana atọ nke aka, abụọkwa nke any party. So only my party member I know. If you call me and you are not my party member, I'll just pay you salary. If you tell me there is a school to rebuild, I will not listen to you because you are not my party member in one state. That's all you want to go and be. Who is that's local mentality? Rubbish. Nigeria is not dividing. I just decided to show you people the map again because it's like when they are talking about Nigeria will not divide, you will know that person have not looked at a map before, because it will be like it's the whole world. You understand? They will be talking as if Nigeria is the whole world. That the space too much. You could just cut as you like, cut and go here, cut and go here. This is the small space. So this place here, you want to divide, you divide, because now yam, you come, you cut. You now cut. Look at the small space that is disturbing the whole country the whole time. They don't let them go. They don't want let us leave us, let us go. But you carry yourself and go to Lagos, go to Akure, go to Ibadan without visa, without resident permit. You carry yourself, carry your bag, enter bus, you move. But somebody is telling you the idea that, yes, and when they say everybody should go, so that you will not be a foreigner. Ordinary Ghana here, you are a foreigner in Ghana. In Ghana here, in Togo, you need visa. Ask people who go to school there. They are going to school here in Benin Republic as international students. They pay international school fees. They are profiting from Nigerian teeming youths that want to go to university that they don't have space. I remember back in the day when I was in the university, I met someone that was from Niger Republic. He came to Nigeria to go to university on scholarship. On scholarship, his government paid for him to come to Nigeria and go to university. And many Cameroonians, they come to Nigeria to go to university on scholarship. You think Nigeria is moi? Be there, be playing. You don't understand. When you are doing all this, divide. Who will now come and put Nigeria in your hands? Who? Tell me when are the every subconscious mind is on divide, not build. Divide. Do you build by dividing? Do you build? Look at Nigeria here. Any paradise you want to do, come and be doing it here. Be doing it here. Let us see it. Show us that your can-do spirit, that revolution, industrial. I want to see it in Enugu here. I want to see it in Abakaliki. Show us what it is, how it can be. Show us in Owerri. Revolutionize Owerri. Make it an industrial hub. Owerri is even very beautifully laid out. And Owerri tried his best, right? Even though there are so much shortcomings. But show us. Revolutionize it. Let's see. Rebuild it. Blow the place up. Build it up and people will come and reside there. Today, somebody in Owerri can decide, he go to the park, he buy ticket, he travel to Abuja, no visa. You are a Nigerian citizen. You don't know what that citizenship means. You don't know the value of Nigerian citizenship because you have it on a platter of gold. Do you know what it means for you to go abroad and get visa? Ask those people in other African countries what they are going through. You'll be hiding. You will not be free. You will not be free the way you are free in Nigeria. You will travel anywhere you are Niger. If you go to all these other places, where will you go now that you will not see our people? You went there by yourself. Exactly. Nigeria is big enough. You can go anywhere in Nigeria. Nigeria. The other day, BBC show a documentary. Igbo people were in Kano. Kano is a massive major city. It's a massive major city. It was an ancient city. It was already a city with city gates when the Europeans came. They met them like that. You know the way they describe a city in the biblical terms, where they will build a city around it, a wall around it. That gated city is still in the city center. That is how far back developed they have been. And they are within Nigeria. In Kano, they are still developing, they are thriving. Our people are there. There are Igbo community in Kano. The other day, they showed them they were doing a carnival. They have an Igbo, they have their community. Nobody disturbed them. But some frustrated people that lack knowledge all over Europe and Asia and wherever they are running around and causing havoc, human pestilence, they will be inciting poor young children in the villages that are poor. All you need is to support them. The money you are using to be contributing for Nnamdi Kanu, what if you put it in your communities? You would have made a change. Those boys, you have destroyed their life now in the name of ESN. Maybe they would have advanced in their career by now. Maybe they would have traveled out like us. Maybe they will be doing many things in Nigeria, elevating the state, elevating the family. But no, you must destroy. Now everybody want fight. Everything you are doing is fight. There's no time again. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, I will show you another video. One of our brother was saying that now It's time for them to convert to Islam, that Christianity is not working again. Like seriously, you have converted to Jewish, what Christianity, now it's Islam. It's Islam. And our people, they are so intolerant. If you are saying you are Muslim in the southeast, you're endangered species. Some Igbo people that want to convert to Islam, they are like, like you are, but you will carry yourself, you dress up, you will go to Islamic countries. You will go to Islamic country. We are not doing where religion has its place in every society. Every society have how religion is playing in their life. For example, in all these countries, in Saudi Arabia, for example, there is religion there. Religion is there. Look at South Sudan, for example. Do you know this South Sudan? They used to be one, but this other northern Sudan, they have the physique more like Egyptian, more like Saudi Arabia. They were like Arab people. They are like fair and light skin. So that global racism against dark skin people, they played it out here. So these people from this side, they are really very dark people, and here they are like light skin, Arab, like people you see around here, you under Eritrea, Egypt, and all these people. You know how they look, and so at the end of the day, they succeeded in dividing the country. So this green area is the South Sudan, is rich, Juba is their capital, and essentially they are still landlocked, there is no water somewhere around them, unlike the greater Sudan that is, have access to the Red Sea. You understand, from the Red Sea, they go into the certain, in the Arabian Sea here. You understand? So now they have divided, and now that they are divided, this Southern Sudan, you can see that it's even like the entire south. And still, you can see how small it is. Now they are fighting among themselves because they united. The common enemy was the other people who have light skin and who look different from them. They are the oppressor. But now that they have divided, they are fighting among themselves. Now that ethnic groups among them want to dominate each other, and now they are fighting each other. You understand? Because those are things that they did not resolve, because they thought if they leave this bigger Sudan, because they look, the physique is different, and the terrain is also different, that it will just be they will go home and sing kumbaya, but they are still in conflict because they did not resolve it. So it was when they came back and became South Sudan that they began to see their differences. You are this, I am that. You understand? Your person is in government, my person is not. Your region is in government. You understand? So we should not be thinking about how we want to divide here. Want to divide here. As a matter of fact, this whole Black Africa, everywhere we see ourselves, we are endangered species in this world. So we should be thinking about how to liberate ourselves. Even Tunisia is deporting Black Africans recently. It's on the news. Here, Tunisia here, they are deporting. They said that they want to turn their place to black. You understand? So the same thing in all these areas. So this Algeria, all this place, they have also desert. So that's why the Sahara Desert is also cutting across here. That's why you have this land mass of empty place like that. So why am I showing all this map? Because these people that are saying divide, 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 obviously they have never seen a map before. They have never seen a map before. So in their mind, the Nigeria is like the whole world. If you go just carry knife, you go just cut them as you like. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So you can see this part of the world is still is these people now are in their day, but we are here. We are on the other side. We are on our night side. Yeah, during the there are many South Sudan people in Australia, because during that time they fought. They escaped there because there was a route for them to leave. I think where did they pass? They passed this where did they pass? Let me look at the map again. Yeah, there was a route for them to go, and they all made it to Australia very easily. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, many of them that went to Australia. They tried Omena. So, my people, I want to appreciate every one of you that were. So, my brother Jerome, I just want to tell you, don't give mind to all this. They are charlatans, okay? And I don't appreciate people that their Christianity or their religion is goes beyond, being motivational, being like philosophical, you know. At the end of the day, people need some basic truths in life to move on, to help the mind to think well, to process information better, to be logical. And most of the time, this is what religious leaders are there for. They are supposed to be grounded in philosophy, in history, in knowledge. So they can counsel people, they can guide people, because life is tough. Let's face it, we need people who are knowledgeable, who are experienced, who you can go to at some times, who can give you their own insight. But when they leave that aspect and start giving prophecy and they making as if it's rubbish, it's absolutely rubbish. It's just like this one, Enenche, that said he's a medical doctor. Every day he's carrying clutch. I he heal people that they are carrying, he's carrying clutch. All these things are deception. It's deception. And I don't know why the Nigerian state is not doing anything to stop all this charlatan from taking advantage of people. Because in Germany, you can't claim that kind of miracle because they have record. You cannot just come and say somebody is lame, it's not worked since how many days, because they have record. When did it start? When did it start, right? So there's a lot of abuse and taking advantage. And again, in conclusion, why are they desperate to give all this prophecy? Is because they made Obi's campaign religious, and they took it to church and made it into a Christian thing, and made it into a salvation thing, like I said, a coming of Jesus. And that's why, and they gave so many prophecies prior to the election, and now the outcome is not according to their prophecies or their projections, and they have to tell the people something. That's why they are coming back with all these things. And the people don't keep track, the people don't keep records, so they will continue to take advantage of them. But it is not true. They are just trying to save their face, basically. And another point I want to make, now that the church has played into this politics, you know, you think that it's okay. It is not okay, because two can play that game. Next election, if the mosque, and mind you, we have mosque, we have a lot of Muslims. The South is the only region where you don't really have Muslims. There are Muslims in the Southwest, there are Muslims in the Northeast, in the Northwest, in the North Central, even in the South, a lot of Muslims. Imagine if the mosque begin to play that card, that the imams, the afars, and they are standing in their congregation and telling their people about candidates in that fiery manner. Let us be thinking about consequences. These people, they are just trying to save their face. Nothing is, nothing, nothing. You will see it by the grace of God. I pray God will keep us alive, keep us beyond this 2022. We will see it. Nothing. Shebi they say Buhari will this, Buhari will that, Buhari, wait till they no talk. Up to the point of Jubril House that he died and he raised again. Today, Buhari is leaving office on the in May. None of their prophecy came true. None of it. And that is how it is. None of it. Unfortunately, today there was a lot of accidents in Nigeria. None of them saw it coming. They don't see anything coming. They don't see anything going. But there are a lot of gullible people. Their times are hard. We have to say it. Times are hard. Good afternoon, good evening from this side. You know, but what can we do, right? So, my people, I thank you so much once again. I will leave it here, and I hope I will see you tomorrow. Then we'll talk about that other video that I'm talking about. Yeah. Good night.